Alright guys, so it's the next day. We started working on the RX-7 already. We already got the dashboard out completely. We've been working on it for probably like 2 hours already. We're trying to pull the whole body harness out so we can strip it down and only use the wires that we need for the Miata. We already got the engine harness out completely, so that's good. But it's like they wire loomed like the whole body harness together into one wire, so we kind of got to like split it and take the stuff out that we need. But I'll show you the inside of the car because it's completely stripped. So inside the car, basically got the whole dash taken out, and now we're just pulling out wires and all that, trying to get it completely out because the ignition coils are wired into the body harness for the spark plugs. So he's working on that over there now. Alright guys, so getting everything disconnected. Basically, I just unbolted the heater, the core system. Get that out of the way because we're not going to be needing that. Got all the AC on for the vents. Going away. Now we have better access to like all the wires. Got some of the grounds disconnected, as you can see. Basically, right here we have part of the body harness. And basically, when we get all of that out, we're going to be stripping all the unnecessary things we don't need off of it, because we aren't going to hook up these wires to the blinkers in the Miata. We're going to use that body harness. But in the RX-7 harness, the coil packs are in here, and they come over to the ECU for some weird reason. We don't know why, but that's something we need out of there, so therefore we have to strip all this out. But that's okay because there's actually news coming up for this that I'm unannounced. But we're going to go ahead and keep working on these wires. And hopefully we can get these out, and when we come back, hopefully all the whole harness will be out, and Daquan will be finished up on the outside. And we should be able to push this thing out and push the NA Miata in. So let's finish this up. Alright guys, we got the whole thing pulled out. This is going to be the longest fucking wire. There's like one thing down there at the bottom of the fuse box. You can see that the whole harness is gone. That was the most craziest thing we've ever pulled out. So yeah, he's going to work on that one thing real quick, and then we're going to pull it out and we're going to show you because, I mean, it is, oh my gosh, it is crazy long. I mean, the whole harness is out, the whole body harness. All right, here we go. Be careful though, because we can't fucking do that. Oh my god. When people say wires don't count for weight reduction. Oh, you got one thing connected over there or something? I think it's those little 2 wires that I remember. They go to the seat or something. Look at this. Oh my god. Alright, let's pull it out then. Oh my god. Thank God we don't have to put all this in the Miata. That would be crazy. Wait, it's not even going to be that much. Oh my god. Dude. Oh shit. Here, put it down. Oh, dude, we just pulled the whole entire harness out of this car correctly. With cutting like one wire. They would literally just cut for the door. Oh my god. Now we got to go through this and just get the small wires that we need, which are right here for your coil pack. So we'll cut the loom and we'll pull it all out to the fuse box of what we need, and then the rest are pretty much junk because it's the body harness. Crazy. All right guys, so it's been about like 18 hours, including both of us sleeping for like probably 6 hours, so a total of 12 hours of working, and we are pretty much done with the RX-7. Right now you can see he's stripping the body harness completely down. So basically, we are done with the FC once he gets that undone, gets the wires out of it we need, and then we can start working on the NA. Why is my camera doing that? All the shadows, it's weird. But anyways, he's going to continue doing that. I'm going to continue picking stuff up, pulling stuff, little stuff out of the FC, and we should be done, and we should be able to back the NA into the driveway. Into the garage, and we can get started on it. All right guys, so I apologize for the camera, it's like a little fucked up, but we're pushing the NC Miata out because we have to bring the NA in and start getting it ready for Rotary. So we're gonna go ahead and push this car out real quick and bring the NA in.
You gotta start over.
Alright guys, so we got the NA Miata in here.
Oh my god.
The aux cord catching shit on fire. But yeah, we're probably gonna start pulling apart. All we gotta do is take out the passenger seat and pop out the engine harness because the whole body harness is staying in here. So that'll be pretty easy. This is the fucking difference from Miata parts and everything else, right? Miata, oh, just throw it up in the air, right? Fucking RX-7. It's heavy as shit, I swear. Let me see. But we got the RX-7 over here. I'm probably not gonna do anything to that right now. We're gonna be focusing on this. But we got the hood taken off. He's just gotta pull out cruise control, get the whole engine harness out. She's taking out the seat because I think the wires run underneath of it. Undo the main from the fuse box, and that should be good. And then we're leaving the whole body harness in there. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. All right guys, so it's like day 3 now. We didn't really make a video yesterday because we got the whole wiring harness in the car. It was just like a complete pain in the ass, and it was pointless to record. You guys would be watching us time lapse for probably 30 minutes just putting wires in the dash, feeding it through the holes and stuff. But anyways, today we've removed the subframe out of the car because we dropped the motor in last night, and basically the rotaries sit really high, the rotaries are really tall engines, so we have to sit it real low down in the subframe. So we're going to be modifying the subframe on the NA Miata today. Basically, we're going to be cutting a lot of it off and boxing certain sections off. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what we got to do. Alright, so we got the subframe out of the car. We did this like an hour ago. The motor's over there. We got most of the wiring all in the car. But what we're going to end up doing is back here, basically how this is slanted, we're probably going to be moving it all the way to the end or somewhere in the middle and go all the way up to there. And then we're probably going to have to cut the front a little bit too. We're probably going to start small and then like start figuring out what we're really going to have to do. He's going to probably take some measurements on the oil pan, and then that'll tell us how much we have to cut on there. Alright, so Daquan's going to go ahead and start marking up where we're cutting. Basically we're doing a full like box, I guess you could kind of say, all the way around on the inside. So he's going to mark it up with a Sharpie marker, and then he's going to go ahead and get the angle grinder and start cutting pieces off. And we're going to head up to our local like metal shop or whatever you want to call it, get some steel plate, weld it in there, and we should be good. Alright guys, so he's throwing out some spot welds right now because there's two plates spot welded together and we can't get it off. And now try to peel it off.
Is it open?
I only saw 4. Jesus. So we got it off. He just had to drill out the spot welds and see how we're cutting the subframe out so we can move it back. We're gonna have to do something with that too. I wish we could use them. I mean, we could test fit it. Huh?
It's gonna be in the way.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to cut those out.
The engine's gonna be sitting like right.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to finish cutting all that out, and then we're gonna box it all off. Alright guys, so Daquan got the subframe cut out. As you can see, we finally got the motor mounts out. It's all trimmed up. This is not how it's going in there. We gotta weld up boxes, but we're gonna go ahead, drop the engine in there and test fit it and see how it's gonna do on clearance issues. guys, so this is what we got finished up so far. Daquan cut out the whole subframe, and basically it would fit now, but now we're running into this is the problem, and then also the firewall needs to be pushed back a little bit. Alright, so basically we're trying to swap a 13B out of a Mazda RX-7 into a Miata, and we thought it would be kind of easy because it's a small engine, but turns out they sit really far back and they're kind of tall. So we've never really done like a full motor swap like this before, so it's really tough. We're really going to try. We got the whole harness in there, so this is going to be the end of this video, but next video we're going to have to be literally cutting the firewall and cutting the trans tunnel to make this fit, and also making motor mounts and trans mounts. So it's definitely going to be tough. We really want to do it, so we're really going to try, and I really think we can do it, especially with Daquan being able to weld really good, and we can just cut the stuff out and then it should fit in there as long as everything lines up. But as of right now, the motor it sits way too far forward. Like the oil pan is literally sitting on top of the subframe that we cut. So anyways, guys, we're gonna try to do this. Hopefully we can, and definitely leave us some comments of what do you guys want to see when we first get it done. But yeah, just stay tuned for the next one, and hopefully we'll have this motor sitting in there on mounts.